Hey guys, Ash here from Really Fit, and today I want to talk to you about if you're not doing this one thing, you are not going to lose weight. Now, honestly, there's nothing like a good poop, and I mean that. If you are not taking regular big poops, you are not going to feel light, you're not going to have a flat stomach, you're not going to feel energized, and you are not going to be losing weight to your fullest potential. Okay? Poop is waste. So if you have waste in your body, you are full of toxins and some extra pounds. Now, it's even worse if you're constipated and you're a woman. Why? Because constipation has a really negative effect on our hormones, and we know that hormones affects everything to do with our weight loss, our well-being, and honestly just everything physically, mentally, and yes, spiritually, emotionally. Now, how do you know if you're constipated? Okay, that it is different for everyone. So I'm not going to give you like an X amount of number of times you need to take a poo in a week. I'm just going to tell you some ways to know if you're constipated. So first one being, are you in discomfort? Does your stomach feel distended? When you go to the bathroom, do you feel like you're not completely eliminating? Do you not get that sense of like, oh wow, that was actually a really good poop. I feel amazing right now. Are your poops small? Are they hard? Are they maybe a little bit darker? There's a whole bunch of triggers here or signs that you could be constipated. Another one I know personally, before I was diagnosed with low thyroid, one of my biggest symptoms was constipation. And I know for me, when I was constipated, not only was I really tired and irritable, but for some reason I was ravenous. Like, it was kind of ironic because I felt so full, but I also wanted to eat more food. And my theory with that is that I was so full of toxins and I was so tired that my body was looking at energy from food to fill me up with vitamins and to make me feel more energized. So that could possibly be some symptoms for you as well. Now, what's the worst thing you can do if you are constipated? One of the worst things you can do is take laxatives. Once in a while taking a laxative, totally cool. But if you become dependent and take laxatives regularly, you are actually going to decrease the muscle in your intestines. Okay, so this is not good. You want they're muscles. Those muscles are contracting to help push stuff out. So you want to keep those muscles in good shape. And if you take laxatives, you are decreasing that. You're kind of giving them fake signals, and you're pushing stuff out without making them work. Okay, so this is a bad thing to do, not a good thing to do, a bad thing to do on a regular basis. You basically become dependent on them. Okay, and it doesn't take too much to do that. So once in a blue moon, if you're constipated, go for it. But if this is a regular occurrence for you, you do not want to be taking laxatives on a regular basis. Another horrible thing you can do is, if you're constipated on a regular basis, is eat and consume cow's dairy products. So I know I've already done a vlog on this, and I'll have the link below, but cow's dairy is awful for not only constipation, but also diarrhea. So it can go both ways for people. It has a really negative effect and a really strong impact on your digestion. So when you consume that stuff, you're exasperating all of the stuff, like all of the bad things going on with your digestion. So once you eliminate cow's dairy and you just give it a couple days, I guarantee you guys are gonna be taking regular, amazing, satisfying poops. Okay, so those are the things you shouldn't do, but what should you do if you're constipated? So there's a couple things that you should do. One of the things is stay hydrated. Drink water, lubricate your intestines. So, lubricate the system to keep things going. So have your 2 to 3 liters of water per day. Okay, do not forget that. Another great thing is exercising. Exercising not only gets your blood pumping, but it gets things moving. It's actually kind of funny, I've heard more than one runner tell me that, it gets things moving so much that if they're running outside, they have to scoot off to a forest to take a poop because they just cannot handle holding it all the way home. So it really does get things moving. Exercise is awesome, and even walking is really good for that. Another thing, as you've probably heard, is fiber. So fiber really helps to push things out. I personally find, although this is a little bit strong for some people, that having raw veggies and raw fruit really helps to up my fiber intake and to help push things out naturally. All those active enzymes and all of the, the crunching motion and kind of the the stronger, more textured fiber going through really helps to push that. don't know if that makes sense, but one thing you should avoid if you're constipated is cruciferous vegetables. You do not want to be taking down, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, stuff like that can exasperate once again. So those are good ones. I mean, there's lots of types of fibers. They come in grains, they come in beans, they come in all sorts of things. But I find just raw veggies and fruit, if you have them daily, really helpful for that. Another one of my favorites, my go-to, I will never stop consuming and taking probiotics. They have been instrumental in my gut health. So I take a probiotic every single day, and if I don't, I notice my tummy doesn't feel flat and my bathroom experience are not as satisfying. So I take a probiotic every day. Also, I have a link below for my favorite one, but there's lots of kinds out there, so kind of just choose whatever seems right for you. But probiotics, they put the good flora back in your tummy. They really help to restore your gut health, and just fantastic to take, worth every single penny, in my opinion. Now, I have one more, and then on to some kind of like more holistic type things. And one more thing is, if you wake up in the morning and you have lemon water, hot lemon water, just lemon water in your regular glass of water, before you have anything else, this helps to stimulate your detoxification process. And part of detoxifying is pooing. So if you wake up and you have lemon water and you do this daily before you drink your tea, before you drink your coffee, you're going to notice a huge difference in your pooping schedule. So another fantastic thing to incorporate. Now, two more holistic things that I learned years ago when I was experiencing a lot of this through my naturopath was something I never would have thought of. So I would put 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed in a mug, and then I'd put hot water on top, like boiling hot water. And then I'd stir it up, I'd let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. It really thickens up, it poofs up. It's like having psyllium fiber or Metamucil, but more natural. And then you drink it. Yeah, it's grainy, but it is really not that gross at all. It actually kind of has a nice flavor, almost like a nutty flavor. And I would take that, follow that up by a little bit of regular water before I go to bed. And then that stuff is just working, doing its magic at nighttime. And then you wake up, bingo bango, have your lemon water, and you're good to go. So another awesome thing. And then another one thing I learned, which you can do yourself or you can go to a professional for, is massage. So you can actually massage your ascending and then your descending colon. So I don't know if you can see my stomach at all, but anyways, basically you go up the right side of your stomach and then down the left side of your stomach, and you can kind of massage, that waist out. I know it sounds gross, but I found it very effective. It wasn't the most pleasant experience, but it worked, and it's natural, and it also stimulates your muscles. So it is a good thing to wake them up again, especially if you've been abusing laxatives. So overall, are you taking regular poops? Are your poops satisfying? Do you feel good after? Do you feel energized? Does your tummy feel flatter? Do you feel emptied? Note in with these, because if you are not taking healthy, regular, satisfying poops, you are not going to lose weight to your fullest potential, because you are literally full of shit. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're doing all the right things. You're eliminating your dairy, you're not abusing taking laxatives, and then you're doing all the awesome things that we just talked about. Okay, do not underestimate the power of just these little tiny things within your day and how good you will feel when you will go and take regular poops. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys again soon.